problem was that whenever
Tell me the problem, Felipe.
championships and they were rising up, I was so happy for them. I was there. I was supporting them. I would help them. Doesn't matter. I was supporting my brothers through and through. The second that it started happening for me, you were there. You were on commentary the night that I won the junior heavyweight championship. Everyone else from HU, Santos, Sebastian, rushed to the ring, celebrated with me, and who was the one walking out and wouldn't even shake my hand right after that?
Here we go.
Azrieal.
Yeah.
My mentor. My brother. My crazy
because
uncle.
That was my belt.
And Az looked absolute anger, frustration, and distraught. There's pictures. There's video of it.
Video proof, huh?
It wasn't happening. Wouldn't even shake my hand.
There's pictures.
And from there is when I wanted to start distancing myself, because that was supposed to be one of the happiest nights of my career, but ended up being one of the worst.
Yeah, I remember that. And Trey, first of all, thank you. I didn't mean to dig, man. I think venting is good, man, and thank you for sharing that. I really do appreciate it, man. And I've seen all this happen in real time, man. And let me ask you this one: do you think I'm a stats guy, 25% chance walking out of there, fatal four-way rules in effect? Do you think if you walk out with the dub here, you can leave this all behind you? Is that a feather in your cap? Is it going to be bittersweet if you win this thing? How would you feel if you won this one here?
100% planning on it happening on Saturday. I'm planning on leaving there
100%.
from all original 4 HU members. I said I wanted to be the one to break out. What other way to show it than beating every single one that started this journey with me? So
I hope you others too are listening to this.
Absolutely, but will it be the end of it? No, because there's...
Ray, I like to psychoanalyze, as you know, these situations. And that's what's like. I do have a bachelor's in psychology, man. So I'll ask you this I'll run through you this, with this, if that's okay with you, man. I don't want to be too invasive, but basically it's almost like an exercise. Like, I'm going to say the person's name. You tell me a word or phrase that comes to mind when you think of them, man, because maybe you're in the ring with someone. Maybe you might not. I know you do want to hit these guys, but maybe you might not want to hit them. Maybe there's going to be some sort of emotion. So, if I say the name Mike Donovan, what comes to mind? What words or phrase or feelings on Donovan?
Envious. And I don't think envious on not me feeling envious of him. Him feeling envious of us.
Wow.
I don't know.
Why was right, Rob?
When we first started this, like I said,
Steve Pena, man, is there even any level of respect there too, or what word comes to mind with Pena?
Yeah.
With Pena, there's no really ill will. I kind of see Pena more as an older brother, which is weird because I'm
what a kiss ass.
He was trying
why?
To steer us in a different
Because
direction,
he
and I
knew
was
how much
too
of
stubborn to see it fully. I
an
kind of saw
ass
glimpses,
beating
but I
that he
didn't.
got.
And even the
Last time that he was in the ring with Steve Pena, might as well kiss his ass.
I didn't want to do it. And, there is a level of respect there, and honestly, there's a level of camaraderie and
a level of
if I
fear.
had to see, I still see him as
Felipe.
as one of my family members, as one of HU.
Keep
whatever
kissing
HU
his
is
ass,
now.
bro.
Perhaps I could see perhaps a temporary alliance or variations of alliances.
What is Rob doing here?
Another factor. That's actually a great point.
What are you doing, Rob?
And I got to ask this one. This has been the name that you've mentioned the most here, and maybe perhaps, and I don't mean to be too personal here, but maybe the most personal to you in Azrieal, a legend here in the Northeast, a legend in independent wrestling and pro wrestling at large. Man, you said he essentially at one point took you under his wing. He was kind of the reason you got into HU, man. What comes to your mind? What word comes to mind when I say Azrieal?
Bitch.
Whoa.
Anything else other than he's acting very bitch-like, because he's either calling us, trying to get us on his side, or he still has.
You know what, Felipe?
Big bitch Cuzzo.
I was gonna call you, but now
he's
not happening.
Watching his back since the day that he stepped in Magic, whether it was me or HU or this new remix of it. So,
wow.
He infuriates me, and I cannot wait to be across the ring from him, because he's been dodging this for a while. Either that, or he's been lucky to have someone watch his back. And this time, all his boys are banned from the building. The only boys that he has in there are going to be whoever he has in that ring, or he used to have these boys. And he's gonna. If I said I'm facing all my past demons, he's facing all his past demons. He's facing all his past mistakes. He turned on every single one of us. We didn't turn on them. He turned on every single one of us. So
Wow.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see what Az is made of this Saturday.
Yeah, we are going to see
very excited for that,
what
guys.
I'm made of.
And thank you again, Trey, for sharing that, man. I hope some of these relationships aren't beyond repair, but I know you guys got to kind of talk with your fists for a little bit in the ring. That'll be this Saturday, and good luck.
I don't know.
Trey, I was going to call you, but after listening to that interview you had with Rob, I would much rather get in the ring with all three of you, knowing that I may or may not get my ass beat, than hear another minute of you bitch and whine. So this Saturday, I am going to get in the ring with the odds stacked against me, and I am going to prevail and show everyone who the true champion is, and that is Azrieal.